Welcome to Dopamine Detox, reclaiming your life from endless cravings and distractions, brought to you by HolisticLiterary. In this audiobook, we embark on a transformative journey to understand and recalibrate the powerful influence of dopamine in our lives. Together, we'll explore how modern technology and constant connectivity have overstimulated our minds and driven us towards cravings and distractions. Through practical strategies and mindfulness practices, we'll learn to break free from these patterns, embrace a life of simplicity and balance, and reconnect with what truly matters. Let's reclaim our lives and pave the way for a healthier, more fulfilling future. Key themes for Dopamine Detox: reclaiming your life from endless cravings and distractions. Understanding dopamine's role. Exploring the biological and psychological functions of dopamine. Examining how dopamine drives motivation and pleasure-seeking behaviors. Recognizing the historical context of dopamine's role in human survival. The impact of modern technology. Analyzing how social media, smartphones, and constant connectivity overstimulate the dopamine system. Understanding the addictive nature of likes, swipes, and notifications. Discussing the consequences of digital overload on mental health and focus. The science of cravings and habits. Investigating how dopamine influences cravings and habit formation. Identifying the cycle of seeking instant gratification and its effects on long-term well-being. Learning about the brain's reward system and how it can be recalibrated. Mindfulness and simplicity. Emphasizing the importance of mindfulness in managing dopamine-driven behaviors. Encouraging a return to simple, meaningful activities and real-life interactions. Highlighting the benefits of slowing down and being present in the moment. Self-discipline and self-control. Developing strategies for building self-discipline and resisting impulsive behaviors. Understanding the power of delayed gratification and its positive impact on life satisfaction. Implementing practical steps to regain control over one's actions and choices. Detox strategies. Providing a comprehensive guide to dopamine detoxification. Offering practical tips for reducing digital consumption and breaking free from addictive patterns. Encouraging activities that promote natural dopamine release, such as exercise, hobbies, and social interactions. Recalibrating the mind. Learning techniques to reset and balance the dopamine system. Cultivating a calm and focused mind through meditation, mindfulness, and other practices. Embracing a lifestyle that supports mental clarity, well-being, and sustained happiness. Reconnecting with real life. Rediscovering the joy of face-to-face interactions and meaningful relationships. Encouraging a deeper connection with nature, creativity, and personal passions. Promoting a holistic approach to living that prioritizes genuine experiences over digital distractions. Sustaining long-term change. Developing a sustainable plan for maintaining a balanced dopamine system. Encouraging continuous self-reflection and adjustment to avoid slipping back into old habits. Celebrating progress and acknowledging the ongoing journey towards a healthier, more fulfilling life. Chapter 1: Understanding dopamine's role. Exploring the biological and psychological functions of dopamine. Dopamine is a neurotransmitter, a chemical messenger in the brain, that plays a crucial role in how we experience pleasure, motivation, and reward. It is often referred to as the feel-good neurotransmitter because it is involved in the brain's reward pathways, reinforcing behaviors that are essential for survival and well-being. On a biological level, dopamine is produced in several areas of the brain, including the substantia nigra and the ventral tegmental area. It travels across synapses, the gaps between neurons, to bind to dopamine receptors, triggering a variety of responses depending on where in the brain this activity occurs. Psychologically, dopamine is integral to processes such as learning, attention, and emotional responses. When you achieve something or anticipate a reward, your brain releases dopamine, making you feel happy and motivated. This release not only feels good but also encourages you to repeat the behavior, reinforcing learning and habits. Examining how dopamine drives motivation and pleasure-seeking behaviors. Dopamine's role in motivation and pleasure-seeking behaviors is central to understanding why we pursue certain activities and avoid others. It's the driving force behind our pursuit of rewards and the formation of habits. Consider how you feel when you accomplish a goal or receive praise. That rush of satisfaction is dopamine at work. It's why you feel motivated to set and achieve new goals. However, this same system can lead to less healthy behaviors when hijacked by modern stimuli, such as social media likes or binge-watching TV shows. These activities provide quick dopamine hits, encouraging you to seek them out repeatedly, often at the expense of more meaningful and fulfilling pursuits. For example, when scrolling through social media, each like or notification triggers a small release of dopamine, giving you a temporary sense of pleasure. This instant gratification can create a feedback loop where you crave more and more interaction, often leading to addictive behaviors. Recognizing the historical context of dopamine's role in human survival. To fully appreciate dopamine's impact, it's helpful to look at its role from an evolutionary perspective. Historically, dopamine was crucial for survival. It motivated our ancestors to seek out food, shelter, and mates, ensuring the continuation of the species. In the context of hunting and gathering, dopamine drove the pursuit of rewards necessary for survival. Finding a berry bush or a successful hunt would release dopamine, reinforcing the behaviors that led to these rewards. This system helped early humans learn and adapt, constantly pushing them to improve their strategies for finding resources. However, in today's world, where immediate needs are more easily met, this system can become maladaptive. The same mechanisms that once encouraged us to find food and avoid danger now push us toward less beneficial behaviors, like endlessly checking our phones or indulging in unhealthy snacks. For instance, the convenience of fast food satisfies our primal urge for high-calorie intake with minimal effort, providing a significant dopamine hit. This can lead to unhealthy eating habits and obesity, as the dopamine reward system encourages the repetition of these behaviors. Bringing it all together. Understanding the role of dopamine in both a biological and historical context helps us see why it has such a powerful influence on our behavior. It's a fundamental part of how we experience pleasure, motivation, and reward. Recognizing this can empower us to take control and recalibrate our relationship with dopamine. By exploring how dopamine drives our motivations and pleasure-seeking behaviors, and by recognizing its evolutionary roots, we can better understand why we behave the way we do in today's fast-paced, technology-driven world. This awareness is the first step towards implementing strategies, such as a dopamine detox, to reset our reward systems and cultivate healthier, more balanced lives. Chapter 2: The Impact of Modern Technology. Analyzing how social media, smartphones, and constant connectivity overstimulate the dopamine system. Modern technology, particularly social media and smartphones, has dramatically changed the way we interact with the world and each other. These tools are designed to capture our attention and keep us engaged, often leading to overstimulation of our dopamine system. Social media platforms are built to maximize user engagement by providing a constant stream of new content, notifications, and social interactions. Each like, comment, or share triggers a small release of dopamine, creating a pleasure response that encourages us to keep coming back for more. This continuous cycle of reward and reinforcement can lead to excessive use and dependency. Smartphones enhance this effect by making social media and other digital content available at our fingertips 24/7. The portability and accessibility of these devices mean that we can easily turn to them whenever we experience a moment of boredom or need a distraction. This constant connectivity ensures that our dopamine system is frequently activated, which can lead to overstimulation. For example, think about how often you reach for your phone to check for new messages or notifications, even when you're supposed to be doing something else. Each time you do, you're seeking that dopamine hit, and over time, this behavior can become a habit that's hard to break. Understanding the addictive nature of likes, swipes, and notifications. The design of social media and digital platforms leverages the brain's reward system to create addictive behaviors. Likes, swipes, and notifications are powerful triggers that exploit our natural craving for social validation and novelty. When you receive a like on a post or a message from a friend, your brain releases dopamine, giving you a sense of satisfaction and pleasure. This positive reinforcement makes you want to repeat the behavior to receive more rewards. The anticipation of checking for new notifications or swiping for more content also releases dopamine, creating a cycle of craving and fulfillment. The unpredictability of these rewards enhances their addictive nature. Similar to a slot machine, you don't know when you'll receive the next notification or like, which keeps you engaged and constantly checking your device. This variable reward system is highly effective at maintaining user engagement and driving repetitive behavior. For instance, consider how often you refresh your social media feed or check your phone for new messages, even when you know you should be focusing on something else. The random and unpredictable nature of these rewards keeps you hooked and seeking more. Discussing the consequences of digital overload on mental health and focus. The constant stimulation and engagement with digital technology can have significant consequences for our mental health and ability to focus. Digital overload can lead to a range of negative outcomes, including anxiety, stress, and decreased attention span. One of the primary effects of digital overload is the fragmentation of attention. The constant barrage of notifications, updates, and content makes it difficult to maintain focus on a single task for an extended period. This can reduce productivity and increase the likelihood of making mistakes. Moreover, the pressure to stay connected and respond to messages and notifications can create a sense of urgency and anxiety. Many people experience phantom vibration syndrome, where they feel their phone vibrating even when it isn't, a testament to how deeply ingrained this anxiety has become. The addictive nature of social media and constant connectivity can also lead to a decrease in real-life social interactions and an increase in feelings of loneliness and depression. Despite being more connected than ever, many people report feeling more isolated and disconnected from genuine human relationships. For example, instead of engaging in face-to-face conversations or spending quality time with loved ones, people often find themselves scrolling through social media feeds or responding to messages. This shift in behavior can weaken social bonds and contribute to feelings of isolation. Bringing it all together. Understanding the impact of modern technology on our dopamine system is crucial for managing its effects on our lives. Social media, smartphones, and constant connectivity have created an environment where our dopamine system is frequently overstimulated, leading to addictive behaviors and negative consequences for our mental health and focus. By recognizing the addictive nature of likes, swipes, and notifications, we can begin to take steps to manage our technology use more effectively. This might involve setting boundaries for screen time, turning off unnecessary notifications, and making a conscious effort to engage in more meaningful, real-life interactions. Digital overload is a significant challenge, but with awareness and proactive strategies, we can recalibrate our relationship with technology and create a healthier, more balanced life. Chapter 3: The Science of Cravings and Habits. Investigating how dopamine influences cravings and habit formation. Dopamine plays a crucial role in the development of cravings and the formation of habits. When we engage in an activity that is pleasurable or rewarding, our brain releases dopamine, which creates a feeling of pleasure and reinforces the behavior. This reinforcement is key to the formation of habits, as it encourages us to repeat actions that produce a dopamine release. Consider how you feel when you eat your favorite food or achieve a small goal. That sense of satisfaction and pleasure is driven by a dopamine release. Over time, if you repeatedly engage in the same activity and consistently experience that dopamine-driven pleasure, your brain begins to associate the activity with reward. This association strengthens the neural pathways related to the behavior, making it easier and more automatic to repeat the action in the future. For instance, if you regularly indulge in a piece of chocolate after a stressful day, your brain starts to link the act of eating chocolate with relief from stress and the pleasure of taste. Eventually, this behavior can become a habit, where you automatically reach for chocolate whenever you feel stressed, driven by the expectation of that dopamine hit. Identifying the cycle of seeking instant gratification and its effects on long-term well-being. The pursuit of instant gratification is closely tied to the brain's dopamine system. Instant gratification refers to the desire to experience pleasure or fulfillment without delay. In today's fast-paced world, many of us have become accustomed to immediate rewards, whether it's checking our phones for notifications, binge-watching TV shows, or indulging in fast food. The cycle of instant gratification begins with a trigger or a cue, such as boredom or stress. This trigger leads to a craving for a quick fix or a reward, like checking social media or eating a snack. When the craving is satisfied, dopamine is released, and the brain experiences pleasure. This pleasure reinforces the behavior, making it more likely to occur again in the future. Over time, the cycle of seeking instant gratification can have negative effects on long-term well-being. Constantly giving into immediate rewards can reduce our ability to delay gratification and pursue long-term goals. It can lead to problems such as procrastination, reduced attention span, and difficulty in maintaining healthy habits. For example, if you habitually check your phone for notifications whenever you feel bored, you may find it challenging to focus on tasks that require sustained attention. The constant interruptions can fragment your focus and reduce your productivity. Moreover, the reliance on quick dopamine hits from digital interactions can diminish your capacity to find satisfaction in more meaningful, long-term achievements. Learning about the brain's reward system and how it can be recalibrated. The brain's reward system is a complex network of neurons and neurotransmitters that regulate our experience of pleasure and reinforcement. At the core of this system is dopamine, which acts as a signal for reward and motivation. Understanding how this system works is key to recalibrating it and breaking free from unhealthy cravings and habits. The reward system involves several key brain regions, including the ventral tegmental area, VTA, the nucleus accumbens, and the prefrontal cortex. The VTA produces dopamine, which is then released into the nucleus accumbens, creating a sensation of pleasure. The prefrontal cortex, responsible for decision-making and self-control, helps regulate our responses to rewards. Recalibrating the brain's reward system involves several strategies aimed at reducing the reliance on instant gratification and fostering healthier, long-term behaviors. One effective approach is mindfulness, which encourages awareness of cravings and the underlying triggers without immediately acting on them. By practicing mindfulness, you can learn to observe your impulses and make more conscious choices. Another strategy is to gradually reduce exposure to highly stimulating activities, such as excessive social media use or junk food consumption. This process, often referred to as a dopamine detox, allows the brain's reward system to reset and become more sensitive to natural, healthier sources of pleasure. For instance, if you're accustomed to binge-watching TV shows every evening, you might start by limiting your viewing time and replacing it with activities that provide more lasting satisfaction, such as reading, exercising, or spending time with loved ones. Over time, your brain will adjust to these new sources of reward, and the cravings for instant gratification will diminish. Bringing it all together. Understanding the science of cravings and habits provides valuable insights into how dopamine influences our behavior and how we can take control of our actions. By recognizing the cycle of instant gratification and its impact on long-term well-being, we can begin to make conscious choices that support healthier, more fulfilling lives. Recalibrating the brain's reward system involves mindful awareness of cravings, reducing exposure to overstimulating activities, and embracing more meaningful sources of pleasure. Through these strategies, we can break free from the grip of unhealthy habits and create a life that is balanced, focused, and aligned with our long-term goals. Chapter 4: Mindfulness and Simplicity. Emphasizing the importance of mindfulness in managing dopamine-driven behaviors. Mindfulness is a powerful tool for managing behaviors driven by the dopamine system. By practicing mindfulness, we can become more aware of our thoughts, feelings, and impulses without immediately reacting to them. This awareness creates a space between stimulus and response, allowing us to make more intentional choices rather than succumbing to automatic, dopamine-driven behaviors. When we are mindful, we observe our cravings and habits with curiosity rather than judgment. For example, instead of mindlessly reaching for your phone when you receive a notification, mindfulness allows you to pause and recognize the urge. You can then decide whether to act on it or redirect your attention to something more meaningful. Mindfulness helps us break the cycle of instant gratification by training our brains to tolerate discomfort and delay reward. Through regular mindfulness practice, we can strengthen our ability to focus, regulate emotions, and resist impulsive behaviors. Techniques such as meditation, deep breathing, and mindful walking can be integrated into daily life to enhance mindfulness and manage dopamine-driven behaviors more effectively. Encouraging a return to simple, meaningful activities and real-life interactions. In a world dominated by digital distractions and constant connectivity, returning to simple, meaningful activities and real-life interactions can be incredibly rewarding. These activities provide natural sources of pleasure and satisfaction, helping to recalibrate the dopamine system. Engaging in hobbies, spending time in nature, and cultivating face-to-face relationships are examples of activities that foster genuine fulfillment. These activities don't provide the immediate, high-intensity dopamine hits that digital interactions do, but they offer deeper and more sustainable satisfaction. For instance, consider the joy of cooking a meal from scratch, engaging in a creative project, or having a heartfelt conversation with a friend. These experiences might not offer the instant gratification of a social media like, but they enrich our lives in meaningful ways. They help us connect with ourselves and others, fostering a sense of community and belonging. Real-life interactions are particularly important in counteracting the isolating effects of digital overload. Building and maintaining strong relationships through face-to-face communication enhances emotional well-being and provides a sense of support and connection that virtual interactions often lack. Highlighting the benefits of slowing down and being present in the moment. Slowing down and being present in the moment are essential components of mindfulness and simplicity. In our fast-paced, technology-driven world, we often rush from one task to the next, constantly seeking the next dopamine hit. This hurried lifestyle can lead to stress, burnout, and a diminished ability to appreciate the present. Slowing down allows us to savor the moment and engage fully with our experiences. When we take the time to be present, we become more attuned to our surroundings, our emotions, and the people around us. This presence enhances our ability to find joy and contentment in everyday activities. For example, instead of rushing through a meal while scrolling through your phone, try eating mindfully. Pay attention to the flavors, textures, and aromas of your food. Notice how your body feels as you eat. This practice not only enhances the pleasure of eating but also helps regulate your eating habits by allowing you to tune into your body's hunger and fullness cues. Similarly, incorporating moments of stillness and reflection into your day can help you reset and recharge. Whether it's a few minutes of meditation in the morning, a walk in nature, or simply sitting quietly with a cup of tea, these moments of mindfulness and simplicity can have profound effects on your mental and emotional well-being. Bringing it all together. Mindfulness and simplicity offer powerful antidotes to the overstimulation and instant gratification driven by the dopamine system. By practicing mindfulness, we can become more aware of our behaviors and make more intentional choices. Returning to simple, meaningful activities and real-life interactions provides deeper and more sustainable sources of pleasure. Slowing down and being present in the moment enhances our ability to appreciate and enjoy life, reducing stress and increasing overall well-being. Through mindfulness and simplicity, we can recalibrate our relationship with dopamine, fostering a balanced and fulfilling life. Chapter 5: Self-Discipline and Self-Control. Developing strategies for building self-discipline and resisting impulsive behaviors. Self-discipline and self-control are critical skills for managing dopamine-driven behaviors and achieving long-term goals. Developing these skills requires a combination of awareness, planning, and consistent practice. One effective strategy for building self-discipline is setting clear, achievable goals. Breaking down larger goals into smaller, manageable tasks can make them less daunting and easier to tackle. For instance, if your goal is to reduce screen time, you might start by setting specific limits on daily usage and gradually decreasing them over time. Another key strategy is creating and maintaining routines. Consistent routines help establish habits by providing structure and predictability. For example, if you want to develop a regular exercise habit, scheduling your workouts at the same time each day can make it easier to stick with them. Mindfulness practices, such as meditation and deep breathing, can also enhance self-discipline by increasing your awareness of impulsive urges and helping you manage stress. When you feel the impulse to engage in a distracting or unhealthy behavior, mindfulness techniques can help you pause and choose a more constructive action instead. Accountability is another powerful tool for building self-discipline. Sharing your goals with a friend or joining a group with similar objectives can provide support and motivation. Regular check-ins with an accountability partner can help you stay on track and celebrate your progress. Understanding the power of delayed gratification and its positive impact on life satisfaction. Delayed gratification is the ability to resist the temptation of an immediate reward in favor of a larger, more meaningful reward in the future. Understanding and practicing delayed gratification can significantly enhance life satisfaction and long-term success. Research has shown that individuals who can delay gratification tend to achieve higher levels of success in various areas of life, including academics, career, and personal relationships. This ability to prioritize long-term goals over immediate pleasures is closely linked to self-discipline and self-control. Consider the famous marshmallow experiment conducted by psychologist Walter Mischel. In this study, children were given a choice between one small reward, a marshmallow, immediately, or two small rewards if they waited for a short period. The children who were able to wait and delay gratification tended to have better life outcomes, including higher academic achievement and better health, later in life. Delayed gratification requires a strong sense of future orientation and the ability to envision the benefits of long-term goals. For example, if you're saving money for a significant purchase or investment, resisting the urge to spend on immediate, smaller pleasures can lead to greater financial security and satisfaction in the long run. Implementing practical steps to regain control over one's actions and choices. Regaining control over your actions and choices involves implementing practical steps that reinforce self-discipline and self-control. Here are some effective strategies to help you take charge of your behavior. Set clear intentions. Define your goals and the reasons behind them. Understanding why you want to change a behavior or achieve a goal provides motivation and clarity. Write down your goals and revisit them regularly to stay focused. Create an environment for success. Adjust your surroundings to support your goals. For example, if you want to eat healthier, stock your kitchen with nutritious foods and remove unhealthy snacks. Reducing environmental triggers can help minimize temptations. Use positive reinforcement. Reward yourself for making progress toward your goals. Positive reinforcement can strengthen your commitment and make the process more enjoyable. For instance, treat yourself to a relaxing activity after completing a challenging task. Develop healthy coping mechanisms. Identify alternative behaviors to replace impulsive actions. If you often turn to your phone for a dopamine hit, find other activities that provide a sense of satisfaction, such as reading, exercising, or engaging in a hobby. Practice self-compassion. Be kind to yourself during setbacks. Understand that building self-discipline is a process, and occasional lapses are part of the journey. Instead of self-criticism, focus on learning from your experiences and moving forward. Use time management techniques. Effective time management can enhance self-discipline by helping you prioritize tasks and avoid procrastination. Techniques like the Pomodoro technique, working in focused intervals with breaks, can boost productivity and reduce the urge to engage in distracting behaviors. Monitor your progress. Keep track of your actions and review your progress regularly. Monitoring helps you stay accountable and identify areas where you need to adjust your strategies. Journaling or using a habit tracking app can be useful tools for this purpose. Bringing it all together. Self-discipline and self-control are essential for managing dopamine-driven behaviors and achieving long-term goals. By developing strategies such as setting clear goals, creating routines, practicing mindfulness, and seeking accountability, you can build these crucial skills. Understanding the power of delayed gratification and its positive impact on life satisfaction can motivate you to prioritize long-term rewards over immediate pleasures. Implementing practical steps, such as setting intentions, adjusting your environment, using positive reinforcement, and practicing self-compassion, can help you regain control over your actions and choices. Through consistent practice and a commitment to personal growth, you can cultivate self-discipline and self-control, leading to a more balanced, fulfilling, and successful life. Chapter 6: Detox Strategies. Providing a comprehensive guide to dopamine detoxification. Dopamine detoxification, often referred to as a dopamine detox, involves taking deliberate steps to reduce the overstimulation of the brain's reward system by minimizing exposure to activities that provide excessive dopamine hits. The goal is to recalibrate the brain's reward system and restore balance, allowing for healthier and more sustainable sources of pleasure and motivation. A comprehensive dopamine detox plan includes the following steps. Identify trigger activities. Begin by identifying the activities that provide quick dopamine hits and contribute to addictive patterns. Common triggers include social media, video games, online shopping, binge-watching TV shows, and junk food consumption. Set clear goals and boundaries. Define what you want to achieve with your dopamine detox and establish clear boundaries. This might involve setting time limits on screen use, restricting certain apps or websites, and planning specific periods for detox activities. Gradual reduction. Instead of quitting all at once, consider gradually reducing your engagement with trigger activities. This can make the detox process more manageable and sustainable. For example, if you spend several hours a day on social media, start by cutting back by 30 minutes each week. Substitute with healthy alternatives. Replace high dopamine activities with healthier alternatives that provide natural dopamine release. Engage in activities that promote well-being and satisfaction without overstimulation. Create a supportive environment. Adjust your physical and social environment to support your detox goals. This may involve decluttering your digital space, setting up phone-free zones, and enlisting the support of friends and family. Regular reflection and adjustment. Periodically review your progress and make adjustments as needed. Reflect on what's working and what challenges you're facing. This ongoing assessment helps to maintain motivation and adaptability. Offering practical tips for reducing digital consumption and breaking free from addictive patterns. Reducing digital consumption and breaking free from addictive patterns requires intentional strategies and consistent effort. Here are some practical tips to help you succeed. Implement tech-free times. Designate specific times of the day when you completely disconnect from digital devices. This could be during meals, before bedtime, or during your morning routine. Use this time for activities that don't involve screens, such as reading, exercising, or spending time with loved ones. Use digital well-being tools. Many smartphones and devices come with built-in tools that track screen time and limit app usage. Utilize these tools to monitor your digital consumption and set daily limits for non-essential apps. Curate your digital environment, remove apps and notifications that are not essential. Consider keeping only the most necessary and useful applications on your home screen and disabling notifications for less important apps. Schedule digital Sabbaths. Plan regular digital Sabbaths, where you disconnect from all digital devices for a day or even a weekend. Use this time to engage in offline activities and reconnect with the physical world. Practice mindful digital consumption. When you do use digital devices, do so mindfully. Pay attention to your purpose for using the device and be aware of how it makes you feel. Avoid mindless scrolling and set intentions for your digital interactions. Build offline habits. Cultivate habits that don't rely on digital devices. This can include reading physical books, engaging in outdoor activities, cooking, crafting, or any other hobby that you enjoy. Encouraging activities that promote natural dopamine release, such as exercise, hobbies, and social interactions. To balance and enhance your dopamine levels naturally, focus on activities that provide sustainable pleasure and satisfaction. Here are some suggestions. Exercise. Physical activity is one of the best ways to boost natural dopamine levels. Regular exercise, such as walking, running, cycling, or yoga, promotes the release of endorphins and dopamine, enhancing mood and overall well-being. Aim for at least 30 minutes of moderate exercise most days of the week. Engage in hobbies. Pursuing hobbies and interests can provide deep satisfaction and a sense of accomplishment. Whether it's painting, gardening, playing a musical instrument, or cooking, engaging in activities that you are passionate about can enhance your dopamine levels naturally. Social interactions. Building and maintaining strong social connections is essential for mental health and natural dopamine release. Spend quality time with friends and family, engage in meaningful conversations, and participate in community activities. Face-to-face interactions and physical touch, such as hugging, can significantly boost your mood and dopamine levels. Practice mindfulness and meditation. Mindfulness practices and meditation can help regulate your brain's reward system and reduce stress. Regular meditation can increase dopamine levels and improve focus, emotional regulation, and overall well-being. Explore nature. Spending time in nature has been shown to reduce stress and enhance mood. Activities like hiking, gardening, or simply walking in a park can provide a natural dopamine boost and improve your sense of well-being. Healthy eating. A balanced diet rich in proteins, fruits, vegetables, and healthy fats can support dopamine production. Foods high in tyrosine, such as almonds, bananas, avocados, and lean meats, can help your body produce dopamine more efficiently. Bringing it all together. Dopamine detoxification is about more than just reducing digital consumption, it's about creating a balanced and fulfilling life. By following a comprehensive detox plan, reducing digital consumption, and engaging in activities that promote natural dopamine release, you can recalibrate your brain's reward system and break free from addictive patterns. The journey toward a balanced dopamine system involves intentional choices and consistent effort. By embracing mindfulness, simplicity, and self-discipline, you can create a life that is rich in genuine satisfaction and long-term well-being. Through these strategies, you can regain control over your actions and choices, leading to a healthier, happier, and more balanced life. Chapter 7: Recalibrating the Mind. Learning techniques to reset and balance the dopamine system. Recalibrating the dopamine system involves practices that help reset and balance the brain's reward pathways. This process allows you to regain control over your impulses and cravings, fostering a more stable and satisfying relationship with pleasure and motivation. Digital detox. Periodically disconnecting from digital devices can help reduce overstimulation and reset the dopamine system. Start with a short detox period, such as a few hours a day, and gradually increase the duration as you become more comfortable. Fasting from dopamine-heavy activities. Take breaks from activities that provide instant gratification, such as social media, video games, and junk food. These breaks can help your brain reduce its reliance on quick dopamine hits and appreciate slower, more meaningful sources of pleasure. Balanced diet. Nutrition plays a crucial role in maintaining a healthy dopamine system. Consume a balanced diet rich in amino acids, which are precursors to dopamine, antioxidants, and essential fatty acids. Foods like lean proteins, fruits, vegetables, and whole grains support dopamine production and brain health. Regular exercise. Physical activity boosts dopamine levels naturally. Engage in regular exercise routines that you enjoy, such as jogging, swimming, or yoga. Consistency is key to reaping the long-term benefits of exercise on dopamine regulation. Adequate sleep. Quality sleep is vital for a balanced dopamine system. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of sleep per night, and maintain a consistent sleep schedule. Poor sleep can disrupt dopamine receptors and contribute to cravings and impulsive behavior. Hydration. Staying hydrated supports overall brain function and dopamine production. Drink plenty of water throughout the day to keep your brain and body functioning optimally. Cultivating a calm and focused mind through meditation, mindfulness, and other practices. A calm and focused mind is essential for managing dopamine-driven behaviors and achieving a balanced life. Cultivating such a mind involves regular practices that enhance mental clarity and emotional regulation. Meditation. Regular meditation practice can significantly impact dopamine levels and overall brain health. Techniques such as mindfulness meditation, loving-kindness meditation, and transcendental meditation can help you develop focus, reduce stress, and enhance emotional well-being. Start with just a few minutes a day and gradually increase the duration as you become more comfortable. Mindfulness. Incorporating mindfulness into daily activities can improve your awareness and control over dopamine-driven impulses. Practice being fully present in the moment during routine tasks, such as eating, walking, or even brushing your teeth. This helps you build a habit of mindfulness and reduces automatic, impulsive behaviors. Breath work. Deep breathing exercises can help calm the mind and regulate the nervous system. Techniques such as diaphragmatic breathing, box breathing, and alternate nostril breathing can be practiced anywhere and anytime to reduce stress and enhance focus. Journaling. Writing down your thoughts, feelings, and experiences can help you gain insight into your behaviors and patterns. Journaling provides an outlet for self-reflection and can highlight areas where you need to recalibrate your dopamine system. Gratitude practice. Cultivating a sense of gratitude can shift your focus from seeking external rewards to appreciating what you already have. Keep a gratitude journal where you write down things you're thankful for each day. This practice can boost dopamine levels and enhance overall happiness. Embracing a lifestyle that supports mental clarity, well-being, and sustained happiness. A lifestyle that supports mental clarity, well-being, and sustained happiness is integral to maintaining a balanced dopamine system. Such a lifestyle includes healthy habits, meaningful activities, and supportive environments. Balanced routine. Create a daily routine that balances work, rest, and leisure. A structured schedule can reduce stress and provide a sense of stability. Include time for self-care activities, such as exercise, hobbies, and social interactions. Meaningful connections. Foster relationships that provide emotional support and fulfillment. Spend quality time with family and friends, and engage in activities that strengthen your connections. Building a strong social network can enhance your sense of belonging and well-being. Purposeful activities. Engage in activities that align with your values and passions. Pursuing hobbies, volunteering, or working on projects that matter to you can provide a deep sense of purpose and satisfaction. This reduces the need for superficial dopamine hits from less meaningful sources. Nature exposure. Spending time in nature can have a profound effect on mental health and dopamine balance. Activities such as hiking, gardening, or simply walking in a park can reduce stress, enhance mood, and improve overall well-being. Continuous learning. Challenge your brain by learning new skills or pursuing educational opportunities. Continuous learning stimulates dopamine production and keeps your mind engaged and motivated. Mindful consumption. Be mindful of what you consume, both physically and mentally. Choose nourishing foods, limit exposure to negative media, and surround yourself with positive influences. Mindful consumption supports a healthy body and a positive mindset. Bringing it all together. Recalibrating the mind involves a holistic approach to resetting and balancing the dopamine system. By implementing strategies such as digital detox, balanced nutrition, regular exercise, and adequate sleep, you can support your brain's natural dopamine regulation. Cultivating a calm and focused mind through meditation, mindfulness, and other practices helps manage impulsive behaviors and enhances overall well-being. Embracing a lifestyle that supports mental clarity, well-being, and sustained happiness creates a foundation for long-term success and fulfillment. Through these techniques and practices, you can regain control over your dopamine-driven behaviors, achieve a balanced and fulfilling life, and cultivate sustained happiness and mental clarity. Chapter 8: Reconnecting with Real Life. Rediscovering the joy of face-to-face interactions and meaningful relationships. In today's digital age, the importance of face-to-face interactions and meaningful relationships cannot be overstated. Human connections are essential for emotional well-being, and they provide the support and fulfillment that digital interactions often lack. The power of presence. Being physically present with others allows for more profound and genuine connections. When you engage in face-to-face interactions, you can fully experience the nuances of communication, body language, facial expressions, and tone of voice, which are often lost in digital communication. For example, sharing a meal with friends or family can create a sense of community and belonging that virtual interactions cannot replicate. Deepening existing relationships. Take time to nurture and deepen your relationships with those you care about. This could mean setting aside regular time for activities with loved ones, such as family game nights, coffee dates with friends, or weekend getaways. These interactions can strengthen bonds and create lasting memories. Meeting new people. Expanding your social circle by meeting new people can also enrich your life. Join clubs, attend community events, or participate in group activities related to your interests. This not only helps you build new friendships but also exposes you to diverse perspectives and experiences. Active listening and engagement. Practice active listening and being fully engaged in conversations. Put away your phone and other distractions, and focus entirely on the person you're with. Show genuine interest in their thoughts and feelings. This practice fosters deeper connections and demonstrates that you value the relationship. Encouraging a deeper connection with nature, creativity, and personal passions. Reconnecting with real life also involves embracing activities that bring you closer to nature, ignite your creativity, and allow you to pursue your passions. Nature immersion. Spending time in nature has numerous benefits for mental and physical health. Activities such as hiking, camping, or simply walking in a park can reduce stress, improve mood, and enhance overall well-being. Nature immersion helps you disconnect from the digital world and reconnect with the natural rhythms of life. Cultivating creativity. Engaging in creative activities allows you to express yourself and find joy in the process. Whether it's painting, writing, playing a musical instrument, or crafting, creativity provides an outlet for your emotions and thoughts. It can also lead to a sense of accomplishment and fulfillment. Pursuing personal passions. Identify and pursue activities that you are passionate about. This could be anything from cooking and gardening to volunteering in sports. Pursuing your passions helps you develop a deeper sense of purpose and satisfaction in life. For example, if you love cooking, experimenting with new recipes and sharing meals with others can be both enjoyable and rewarding. Mindful engagement. Practice mindfulness in your activities, fully immersing yourself in the present moment. Whether you're gardening, drawing, or playing an instrument, focus entirely on the task at hand. This not only enhances your enjoyment but also helps you develop a deeper connection to your passions. Promoting a holistic approach to living that prioritizes genuine experiences over digital distractions. A holistic approach to living involves prioritizing genuine, meaningful experiences over the fleeting pleasures of digital distractions. This approach encourages a balanced, fulfilling lifestyle that nurtures all aspects of your well-being. Balancing digital and real life. Set boundaries for your digital consumption to ensure it doesn't overshadow your real-life experiences. Designate tech-free times and spaces, such as during meals, before bedtime, or in the living room. This helps you stay present and engaged in the moment. Prioritizing quality over quantity. Focus on the quality of your experiences rather than the quantity. Engage in activities that bring true joy and fulfillment, even if they are fewer in number. For example, a meaningful conversation with a friend is more enriching than hours of mindless scrolling on social media. Mindful consumption. Be mindful of how you consume media and information. Choose content that adds value to your life and aligns with your interests and goals. Avoid getting caught up in the endless cycle of notifications and updates that can lead to digital overload. Integrating wellness practices. Incorporate wellness practices into your daily routine to support your holistic well-being. This could include physical exercise, meditation, healthy eating, and adequate sleep. These practices help maintain your physical health and mental clarity, allowing you to fully engage in and enjoy real-life experiences. Creating rituals and traditions. Establish rituals and traditions that bring meaning and structure to your life. This could be as simple as a weekly family dinner, a monthly nature hike, or an annual trip with friends. These rituals create a sense of continuity and connection, providing a foundation for lasting memories and relationships. Bringing it all together. Reconnecting with real life is about rediscovering the joy and fulfillment that come from genuine human interactions, a deep connection with nature, and the pursuit of personal passions. By prioritizing face-to-face interactions, embracing creativity, and engaging in meaningful activities, you can foster a holistic approach to living that nurtures your overall well-being. Setting boundaries for digital consumption, practicing mindfulness, and integrating wellness practices into your daily routine help you maintain a balanced and fulfilling lifestyle. By focusing on quality experiences and creating meaningful rituals, you can build a life rich in connection, purpose, and joy. Through these practices, you can reclaim your life from digital distractions, cultivate deeper connections with yourself and others, and create a more balanced, fulfilling, and joyful existence. Chapter 9. Sustaining Long-Term Change. Developing a sustainable plan for maintaining a balanced dopamine system. Maintaining a balanced dopamine system over the long term requires a thoughtful and sustainable approach. It's about creating habits and routines that support your well-being consistently, not just during a detox phase. Consistent routine. Establish a daily routine that balances work, leisure, and self-care. Consistency helps your brain adapt to a stable schedule, reducing the likelihood of impulsive behavior. For example, start your day with a healthy breakfast, followed by focused work periods, regular breaks, physical exercise, and time for hobbies and social interactions. Regular check-ins. Periodically assess your habits and behaviors to ensure they align with your goals. Set aside time each week or month to reflect on your progress and make necessary adjustments. This can help you stay on track and avoid falling back into old patterns. Adaptive goals. Set realistic and flexible goals that can adapt to changes in your life. Life circumstances can shift, so your plan should be resilient enough to accommodate new challenges and opportunities. For instance, if you find a new passion or face unexpected stress, adjust your routine to maintain balance. Healthy boundaries. Maintain clear boundaries around activities that can lead to excessive dopamine stimulation, such as social media and video games. Use tools like screen time monitors and app blockers to help enforce these boundaries. For instance, designate tech-free zones in your home or limit social media use to specific times of the day. Mindful consumption. Practice mindful consumption of digital content, food, and other sources of dopamine. Be intentional about what you engage with, ensuring it adds value to your life. This might mean choosing educational content over mindless entertainment or opting for nutritious meals over junk food. Encouraging continuous self-reflection and adjustment to avoid slipping back into old habits. Self-reflection is a critical component of sustaining long-term change. Regularly examining your behaviors, emotions, and motivations helps you stay aware of your progress and identify areas for improvement. Journaling. Keep a journal to document your journey. Write about your successes, challenges, and feelings. Reflecting on your entries can provide insights into your patterns and help you recognize early signs of slipping back into old habits. Mindfulness practices. Incorporate mindfulness practices, such as meditation and deep breathing, into your daily routine. These practices enhance self-awareness and help you stay grounded in the present moment, making it easier to notice when you start to drift from your goals. Accountability partners. Share your goals and progress with a trusted friend, family member, or mentor. Having someone to hold you accountable can provide motivation and support. Regular check-ins with your accountability partner can help you stay focused and committed. Adapt and adjust. Be open to adapting your strategies as needed. If you notice certain habits or routines are no longer effective, don't be afraid to change them. Continuous adjustment ensures your plan remains relevant and effective. Celebrate milestones. Recognize and celebrate your achievements, no matter how small. Celebrating milestones reinforces positive behavior and keeps you motivated. Whether it's treating yourself to a favorite activity or sharing your success with loved ones, acknowledging progress is essential. Celebrating progress and acknowledging the ongoing journey towards a healthier, more fulfilling life. Celebrating progress and recognizing that the journey towards a balanced life is ongoing can help you stay motivated and maintain a positive outlook. Set milestones. Break your long-term goals into smaller, manageable milestones. Celebrate each milestone you achieve to keep yourself motivated and reinforce your commitment. For instance, if your goal is to reduce screen time, celebrate each week or month where you successfully stick to your limits. Reward yourself. Develop a system of rewards for meeting your goals. Rewards can be simple pleasures that you enjoy, such as a favorite meal, a day trip, or a new book. Rewards create positive associations with your efforts and achievements. Reflect on growth. Take time to reflect on how far you've come since you started your journey. Compare your current state to where you were initially. Recognizing your growth can boost your confidence and remind you of your capability to sustain long-term change. Embrace the journey. Understand that maintaining a balanced dopamine system is a lifelong journey, not a one-time fix. Embrace the ongoing nature of this process and be patient with yourself. There will be ups and downs, but each step forward contributes to your overall well-being. Stay inspired. Continuously seek inspiration to keep your motivation high. Read books, listen to podcasts, or follow individuals who share your goals and values. Engaging with inspiring content can renew your enthusiasm and provide new strategies for success. Bringing it all together. Sustaining long-term change and maintaining a balanced dopamine system requires a comprehensive and adaptive approach. Developing a consistent routine, setting healthy boundaries, and practicing mindful consumption are foundational steps. Regular self-reflection and adaptation ensure you stay on track and adjust your strategies as needed. Celebrating progress and embracing the ongoing nature of this journey help maintain motivation and foster a positive mindset. By setting milestones, rewarding yourself, and reflecting on your growth, you reinforce your commitment to a healthier, more fulfilling life. Ultimately, the journey towards a balanced dopamine system is about creating lasting habits that support your well-being and enable you to live a life rich in genuine experiences and sustained happiness. By continuously evolving and celebrating your progress, you can achieve and maintain a balanced, fulfilling life. Thank you for joining us on this journey through Dopamine Detox, reclaiming your life from endless cravings and distractions, brought to you by HolisticLiterary. We hope this audiobook has provided you with valuable insights and practical tools to recalibrate your dopamine system and reclaim a balanced, fulfilling life. Remember, the journey towards mindful living and genuine connection is ongoing. Embrace the process, celebrate your progress, and continue to prioritize what truly matters. If you found this audiobook helpful, we would love to hear your thoughts. Please leave a review and share your experiences with us. Your feedback is invaluable and helps others discover the benefits of dopamine detox. Thank you for listening, and we wish you continued success on your path to a healthier, more intentional life.